Yeah, good morning, guys. We are starting out with flooding. That's what we're going to cover today. Did you know that each year we get more deaths due to flooding than any other thunderstorm-related hazard? That includes tornadoes. That's because this flooding can be more severe, more widespread, impacts more people, and can do lots of damage. So, again, we lose the most lives every year because of the power of water. It's often underestimated. So I thought we'd do some fun trivia with you guys. So to test your knowledge, if you know how powerful this water can be, I tested Joe and Lauren this morning, so we'll have to see how you guys do.
Okay, I think I'm ready, but I don't know. I'm scared now, Lisa.
Yeah. No, we'll be good. We'll be
You
good.
got us. You got us.
Okay, so first question. According to the CDC, which of the following activity accounts for the most flood-related deaths? Is it driving, walking, or none of the above?
Okay, according to the CDC, which of the following activity accounts for the most flood-related?
I'd say, I'm going to say driving.
I was going to say driving.
Yes, over half of the flood threats or deaths, over half of the flood deaths each year are because people drove through.
And what do you always say, Lisa?
Turn around, don't drown,
That's right.
He knows.
Exactly.
So now how much water does this take, right? So how many inches of water can knock over an adult? Is it A, 6 inches, B, 12 inches, C, 18 inches, or D, 24 inches?
An adult.
It's A.
You think A? Okay, yeah. I'll go with A then.
She's good.
Oh, yay!
Yes, it's only 6 inches can knock over a full adult. I have a ruler. That's only half of that, right? Kids take this to school every day. It's only half of that.
That's why there's so many problems, because people don't think that that would happen.
Right, you underestimate that could happen. So now we crank it up a notch. How about how many inches of water can sweep away your car? Same options. Is it 6, 12, 18, or 24 inches?
Do you think 6?
I'm still going to go with 6.
Should we go with 6? Well, because it seems like you wouldn't. I would think 12, because it's a car.
I'm going to go with A.
Okay, it is 12 inches.
Oh!
Yeah. So,
Good job.
I was guessing.
Still pretty small, though, if you think about it. A whole car, just this one ruler can sweep away your car. 24 inches if you've got an SUV or a truck. But again, that's still, you know, you think people think these trucks are so powerful, but that water can overpower it. So again, remember, these are safety tips. Never drive through a flooded roadway. Don't walk, swim, or play in flood water. And it's hard to tell how deep it is sometimes when you're approaching it, so don't do it. During a flash flood warning, you should A, get to the basement, B, stay away from windows, C, get to higher ground, or D, get in your car.
I see you get to higher ground, right?
C, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I thought it was a trick question at first.
No, get to higher ground. And especially if you live in a flood-prone or low-lying area, if you're being told to evacuate by officials, you want to do that. Get to higher ground. While we're talking about watch and warning, remember, guys, that watch means that we've got conditions favorable for that hazard, right? So it's something that could happen later. Prepare now. A warning means it is happening right now. Take action. Get to higher ground. Or if it's a tornado, get to your basement. You know, do what you need to do to save life and property. Okay, this one is fun. Are you ready?
Okay.
Just last year, so just in 2018, we broke a new 24-hour rain record for the entire nation.
Okay.
What?
For the nation.
Was it? It was for the whole U.S., a new rain record just in 24 hours. Was it 12 inches of rain in Baton Rouge, about 22 inches in Houston, 43 in Alvin, Texas, or was it about 50 inches in Hawaii?
I don't think it's D. I think it might be A.
I think, see,
What do you choose something different?
I'm just, because I'm from Texas, I'm going to go, because I don't remember when that flood happened in Houston. That was a while ago, though, maybe. I'm going to say Alvin, Texas.
I'm going to say A.
Okay. It is D.
Oh! I thought that was way too high.
Isn't that nuts, though?
That's crazy.
This is 24 hours, guys. So think about it. About 50 inches. You're good at dimensions real quick, right?
Wow.
So that's 3 feet is 36 inches, right? So that's almost 4 feet. Just 4 feet in 24 hours.
Why?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
The previous was the Texas record. That was from Tropical Storm Claudette. The last question here is the more local. We had record snow melt and 20 inches of rain that led to crazy record crest on the Ohio River in 2011. This all happened in the Boot Heel. How much money did this cost in damages?
Okay, this was the 20 inches of snow melt.
Right.
And how much damage?
20 inches of rain and record
Rain,
snow.
okay.
So we had all these conditions that led to all of this water to rise in the river. They had massive damage due to floods. How
C?
much?
I want to say C. That's what I'm
gonna say
thinking. C.
Even more.
Oh,
300
wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Incredible how much damage this water can do, though thankfully in this event in Missouri there were no fatalities. So something fun now that I want to show you guys as we're talking about rain and flooding. We're going to just hop in right here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So we've got a cloud in a jar. Is what
A cloud in a jar. Look at you, science experiment in this morning. I love it.
Okay, so here we go. So that's just some water.
Okay.
And what happens is when we, every day, we evaporate moisture from everywhere, from the ground, from our lakes, from the rivers, from even the air itself, right? The atmosphere has this water cycle where we pull in all of this water from everywhere, and that's how we get clouds to develop,
Okay.
right? Okay.
Well, we're trusting you, yes.
Yeah.
We agree with you.
He's like, yeah, sure, what you said.
Sure, Elisa.
So here are my clouds. Ooh, sorry.
That's a messy cloud.
That's a messy cloud.
Oh, no, what's happening?
Shake it good. Shake it good.
Pull it this way so
There
you
we
can be
go.
less upside down.
Less upside down, yeah.
Wait, I'll do, no, wait.
Oh, it has to be down.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so we get these clouds to form because we're pulling moisture from everywhere all at once, right?
Okay.
Okay, so then what happens is when we pull in a lot of moisture, and then the clouds almost like get too heavy. It's like a sponge, right? Have you ever washed dishes before?
Yes.
So
Every day of my life.
Yeah. So it's like, we get all this water to soak up, and then you have to squeeze it out. Okay. So eventually we got to squeeze out the moisture. Oh, no. Guys, I do this with third graders all the time, and I usually have an easier time. But how cool is that? So, we get that rain to come through the cloud.
Oh, so the rain. Oh, the dye is the rain going through the clouds.
Oh, that is so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Oh.
And the water is like our atmosphere.
Elisa, you're making me love science.
Yeah.
You really are.
These are goals. But isn't that cool?
That's so fun.
And then when the atmosphere is so saturated, like a very, very wet sponge, that's when you get those very locally heavy downpours. Like it just squeezes out all at once. It would be like me squeezing out all the food dye all at once, and then that's how we get
I told you that's what happens in my house. It's the rain cloud over my house.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you forecast, yeah.
Isn't that
That is so
crazy?
cool.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Elisa.
Oh,
I've enjoyed Severe Weather Awareness Week.
I really have.
One
I've
more
learned a
day
lot.
tomorrow.
Learning a lot. All right. Coming up, our confidence coach, Lyra, is here. Don't go anywhere. Ozarks Fox AM. We'll be right back. I love this. Is fun.
Does this really happen too? The stuff that just kind of hangs there?
The clouds?
No, the rain just
The
kinda
rain.